up? We're rolling? Hi everyone. This is the first episode ever. Maybe we wait for the sun. Seagra. What are they called? Hi guys, we are in the Sydney CBD about to have a chat with Ninajirachi. She is an Australian electronic producer, songwriter, DJ. She's kind of, to me, the coolest artist in Australia right now. She released her debut album, I Love My Computer, in August, and it's pretty much been all I've listened to for the last 6 months. So I'm excited to catch up with her. We're gonna have a chat about where she's at in her life. She's got a huge year of touring coming up. She is playing Coachella. She's touring in Europe, America, and Australia. And I'm just so excited for her. I love her so much. So let's go chat with Ninajirachi.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm really excited, especially to be talking to you because obviously your album has had a massive impact. When you made it, what did you think the reception was going to be? Like, were you expecting this like global level of craziness? Did you kind of have an inkling of like, wow, I've made something really special?
I had a feeling that it was good. I waited a long time to make an album because I wanted it to be as good as this one is. So yeah, I mean, it's really hard to know, but I definitely had a feeling, especially once the singles started coming out and people liked them. So, and then once the singles were coming out and people liked them, I remembered, well, there's so much more music on the album that people haven't even heard yet. So if they like this, I can only imagine that they will hopefully like all 12 of the songs.
Do you feel a sense of validation and a certainty in what you're doing now?
Yeah, I think I've always felt a certainty though, because I've always just made my own favourite music. Even my older music that not very many people heard, I still think a lot of it holds up, and at the time I made it, I felt like I was making my favourite song ever, and I still feel like it's good. If anything now, I just feel happy to be making people proud who have listened to me for a long time. That feels really good. Yeah, I've always liked my own music. Obviously, I think my album is better than anything I've put out to date, but yeah, I'm so happy to be making the day one people proud. That feels amazing.
When you went into this album, did you think of it as a concept album?
Yeah, I definitely wanted it to have some kind of meaning beyond just a collection of songs, because I've put out a lot of EPs and a mixtape, and then if I'm going to put out my first album and call it an album, I had to ask myself what the point of that was beyond it just being a collection of 12 songs. So yeah, I really did think about it, and it was probably in December 2024 that I really clocked what the demos were all about and what the through line was. And yeah, everything felt a lot more obvious from then on once I knew it was about my computer. But yeah, there definitely felt like there had to be some reason it was my first album, and that was maybe the concept, the story with it, I guess.
Are there songs that you are particularly proud of, or perhaps one that you're still kind of like in awe of the fact that you made that song? Do you have favorites? I want to know. I'm like, do we have the same favorites?
Do we? Oh, okay, I'm going to ask you yours afterwards. Okay. Well, Fuck My Computer, I made the first version of it it just was so quick. It took about 20 minutes and it doesn't sound too different from the final version. So that was really cool, you know, to kind of sit with something and listen to it and think, wow, this actually didn't even exist less than an hour ago. That was amazing. I'm really proud of Sing Good as well. It's my favorite songwriting song.
I gotta talk to you about that.
Really? Is that one of your favorites?
Yeah, but that song, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, there has never been a time I've listened to that song and it's not made me cry.
Oh,
it makes
really?
me cry every time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. What the hell?
It's like kind of relatable. There's a lyric you say in it. If something really feels good, why then would I fight it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Oh, tell me about it. Okay, pause for the tram. We're talking about favorites. Fuck My Computer, which happened in how long? Repeat that, please.
It was probably 20 or 30 minutes. The first version. Obviously, it was a few more versions after that, but the drop of V1 just is not even that different. It's like, that was it fell from the sky into my lap. Which was really cool.
And then Sing Good, which is such a special songwriting moment. Where were you when you wrote that? Were you in your room?
I was in my room and I was actually mumbling over some instrumental music by another artist, and I was sick and my voice kept catching, and then and I was recording myself, and that was what I started mumbling, that I can't really sing good. And I just thought, I don't know, I thought it was an interesting thing to make a song about, and I was trying to make more music, consciously make more music that was about my life. Like I'd made iPod Touch already at that point, and yeah, I sat with it probably for about 6 or 8 months after. That was probably mid 2024, and I would just think about the lyrics going throughout the day and notes app, and I ended up with a big document with all different ideas of what the lyrics for this song could be. And it probably in May or June 2025 was when I sat down and thought, okay, I need to actually record this into something, 3 minutes long.
Does it make you emotional?
Yeah.
It's such an emotional song. It's so vulnerable to be so honest in that way.
Yeah.
I think, especially on an electronic album.
It was really needed on the album. I think it gives a lot of the more banger songs a lot more context, and yeah, it is very vulnerable, but at the same time, there's nothing on it that I'm not happy to share, or because it's just the truth. And yeah, I'm not a good singer, I don't need to hide it.
I disagree.
Really? Oh, thank you.
I think you've got a great voice.
Thank you. I actually really like my voice now when I'm recording, like in the studio. I really didn't like it when I was younger, because I always loved songwriting, but I could never sing songs in front of people or record them. I was really insecure about my voice, but I've just gotten more comfortable with it over time, working with other, or should I wait till the
Tram intermission 2.
Meow. Yeah, recording a lot of other artists, and yeah, I just got more comfortable. Honestly, it's like exposure therapy in a way. I just had to hear my voice a lot, and now I like it when I'm recording, but I still don't sing live very much, if at all. I'm not confident. I'm not there yet.
Which song is most fun to play live?
Maybe, it really depends on the show, but maybe All I Am, because it's so easy to sing along to, even if no one in the crowd knows who I am. It's so easy for people to sing. So yeah, it's never landed flat yet. I was playing it at shows for almost a year before it came out, and it was going really well, and that was another thing that made me have a feeling that maybe people would like this album, because that song was getting an awesome reception even before it came out. Yeah.
Cool. In terms of your sound and your lyricism, is being from Australia important to you, and do you feel really inspired by that?
Yeah, I guess there's some awesome Australian electronic music that I grew up listening to that maybe if I wasn't Australian I wouldn't have caught on to.
Like who?
Like Wave Racer. When I was really getting into trying to learn how to produce music, around that time it was when Wave Racer and Flume and Cosmos Midnight and artists like that were putting out their first music, and maybe if I wasn't Australian I wouldn't have caught on to that kind of music as early as I did, like before they blew up in America or wherever else. So that is maybe an influence. Another thing I think is, especially being from more of a regional town, is there was a lot more room for imagination, because not all the time, but a lot of the time I was understimulated or less stimulated than I would have been maybe if I grew up in the city. I don't know, I've never lived a different life, so I can't say what it would have been like, but there wasn't as much to do or to go and see, so I spent a lot of time playing video games that inspired a lot of the sounds that I'm into, and using the internet. I discovered all my favorite music from the internet, and I maybe wouldn't have spent so much time on the internet finding that stuff if I didn't have so much free time or time to imagine other stuff.
Which video games?
Some of my favorites.
Big question.
My favorite one that's maybe my favorite ever is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, especially Explorers of Time and Darkness, but the other ones as well. I've just played that game, replayed that game so many times, and I mean, a lot of other Pokemon games as well, but that one in particular, when I was probably about 19, I replayed it, and at that point I'd been making music for a couple years, like 5 or so years, and then listening to them, I don't know, I just had an epiphany listening to the music. I had this feeling of, wow, this kind of sounds like my music, or a lot of the sound fonts and stuff I had been using, but it was very subconscious. So I think because I'd played that game so much, and when you play a video game, it's such active participation, you know, you can't have it, it's not like watching a movie where you can have it on while you do something else. You have to kind of give it all of your focus, so the soundtrack to that game probably seeped deep into my psyche and influenced all of my first music without even realizing it. So yeah, I just love it so much. It's one of my favorite video game narratives. I cried so much the first time I played it. It's just amazing. I love it.
Oh, I love that. And do you ever sample from video games?
Yes, but I don't know if I'm allowed to point them out because it might not be legal.
Okay,
but
moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a huge year coming up. You're touring like everywhere. You're playing Coachella, which I'm so excited. I'm gonna come and see you there.
Oh, are you going?
I'm gonna try.
Amazing.
So tell me how you're feeling. This is it's a crazy moment for you. Like, tell me how it feels right now. You've won an aria. How many arias did you win?
3.
She won 3 arias. And you're about to tour the world. How are you feeling right now at this moment on your journey?
I feel so crazy. I've just had a little break over New Year and had a chance to think about it. I found that I was reflecting on and processing things from, you know, July, August that I hadn't even had a chance to think about because everything was happening for the first time and so quickly. So yeah, I feel awesome. I feel like I've had a lot of practice and I'm ready to play a million more shows. The shows have been so good. You know, in the last year I played so many shows, and at any one of them I felt like, wow, a year ago this would have been the best show of my entire life. And now it just feels like lately all of the shows have had this amazing energy that I'm just so stoked about, like so grateful for. And yeah, so I just want to keep doing it.
So
Having the best time ever, honestly. Hi, I'm Ninajirachi and you're watching Odyssey TV.